Welcome to the Menopause Minutes, hosted by Livia Francis, founder of the Menopause Lifestyle Solution. A huge warm welcome to you, and we are chatting about bloat. Oh, my goodness, bloating. How many of you suffer from bloating? Now the thing is, do we find it in menopause? Or is it something that we've always suffered from? So as you approach perimenopause and up to your menopause, quite often, if you still have a cycle, you'll notice that depending on where you are in your cycle, you will suffer from bloating. And it's usually at the progesterone stage. So towards the end of the cycle, just before you're feeling quite tight and bloated. Now, that happens, as I said, in perimenopause. But what about during the menopause when your cycle disappears? Why are we bloated? Well, quite often this can be a lifestyle factor. It could be to do with your food choices. It could be that the food that you're having is inflaming your gut and causing that knock-on effect of bloat. So look at dairy, wheat, and gluten, alcohol, smoking, coffee. So we are allergic to some kind of food, and in the menopause our body becomes more sensitive to the food that we're having. So a top tip here is always keep a food diary. Food diaries are absolutely fantastic to find out if it is your food that is causing that excess bloat. Now, it isn't just a sign of menopause, quite often you'll find that as you get older, you tend to bloat more easily. As I said, that's related often to the food that we're eating and lifestyle factors. But age in itself, the body is slowing down. We're probably not doing as much exercise as we were previously, and that's going to have a knock-on effect. We also have to remember family history. So if you're predisposed to put on weight as you age genetically, you will have to combat that in some way. And the way that we combat that is through lifestyle factors. So it all boils down to number one. Number one, what is the number one thing I always say? Exercise. So yeah, exercise, so important. At least 20 minutes of some kind of exercise, 5 to 6 days a week will keep you in tip-top health. Yeah, body shaping is very different, but if you want to stay on top of your health, at least 20 minutes. Do things like walk instead of drive. Do things like take the stairs instead of the lift. Little things like that have a knock-on effect, positive effect to your health long term. Number two is look at the food that you're eating. As I said, you could be allergic to some foods, but you could be overeating. It could be as simple as that. So for example, if you don't chew your food enough, if you eat very fast and quickly, if you're not thinking about the food that you're having, you're not sitting down and taking your time, if you're piling all that food in too much of an overload of fats and carbs and proteins over a short period of time, you could find that you become bloated. So little things like that, slow it down. So in summary, number one, if you have bloat, change your diet. Number two, exercise more regularly. Number three would be to avoid smoking. Number four would be drink plenty of water and really stay away from the types of drinks that would dehydrate you. So for example, caffeine, alcohol, that kind of thing. And that will help you. That will help your digestive tract. And this is really focusing on your gut. Your gut health is really paramount when it comes to this. So we are what we eat at the end of the day. So have a little look at what you're eating. Keep that food diary. As I said, over time, you'll manage to control it more so than you have in the past. So if you want more information, do check out www.menopauselifestylesolution.com and check us out on Instagram as well, which is @Menopause Lifestyle Solution. Have an amazing day.